YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that basketball analysis on Analysis Playground and on YouTube. We're gonna talk about the Atlanta Hawks versus the Washington Wizards. This is a summer league game for those who are new to the channel or don't watch as much basketball in the summer and they still subscribed. Other than that, the Atlanta Hawks ended up getting beat 88 to 94 to the Washington Wizards. The Atlanta Hawks started off great, 23 to 14 in the first quarter. Then the Wizards made a comeback, 26 to 19 in the second quarter. They continued down that path of execution and offensively and defensively perfectively, and they finished off the third quarter 26 to 23, and they finished off the fourth quarter winning the game 28 to 23 offensively. They did what they had to do, and they really did a great job. I do want to start with the Atlanta Hawks. I feel like they did a lot of things right. I like how they was running their offense. I like how the ball was moving. I just feel like they was a little too short and didn't have enough shooting. And that's something that they are really hurt by even in the regular season when it comes to their starters. But I seen it early, and I knew that they can still win this game because you can get hot. But the team was a little too mediocre, shooting 28% from three, 11 of 39, and then they also shot 28 of 74 from the field and didn't really take advantage of the free throw attempts that they had. There was 20 of 32 from the free throw line, so they missed 12 free throws, and you couldn't really knock down your threes, and you couldn't finish around the rim. It just was a bad day for them offensively, but this is one of the best offensive games that we have seen that summer league with 88 points, and it shows you the struggle of the grind that you have to put in to be a great player, because some start here when they start in their NBA journey. And when you look at some of these foreign players like Jursic that played as a starter 26 minutes, he was 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Then he only had 1 block, 1 steal, which is great. But the 3 turnovers and the 2 personal fouls, and you was a negative 21 in plus minus, and within 26 minutes, you only gave us 7 points. That leaves a lot more to be desired, especially when you look at the next guy, Gui. I think his name goes for the forward. He played 27 minutes. He did the same, 4 of 13 from the field, 0 of 4 from the 3 point line. But he did shoot better from the free throw line, 8 of 11. But 2 offensive rebounds, 4 rebounds total. That's not going to cut it if you're a power forward or a center in this league. If you want to win, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block. That's decent, especially when it comes to steals. That's above average. I will correct that. But I'm talking about the blocks. If you're protecting the paint, you want to see a little bit more out there. 3 turnovers, 2, and he had 7 personal fouls, which is absolutely ridiculous. You can't really have that. You can't be that aggressive without being disciplined. Also, that's something to look forward to seeing as his summer league career continues to go. Negative 19 in plus minus, but he did score 17 points. Baker, 19 minutes. He gave you 2 of 9, 1 of 4 from three. He also gave you the 2 of 4 from the free throw line. So didn't really shoot well on any level is your first 3 players. And then he gives you the 1 offensive rebound, 5 rebounds total within 19 minutes. You expect a little bit more out of that when you're looking at a forward. 1 block, 1 personal foul. He was a negative 11 in plus minus and 7 points. Then Windler, he played 29 minutes, 4 of 10 from the field, 4 of 9 from three. He picked it up a little bit, and he also grabbed 8 rebounds, but he had 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and negative 8 and plus minus and 12 points. And Ricochet, I feel like he is a starter in this league, and he did look decent. His game on film fit everything he did in summer league today. It's not one thing that I was surprised that he did today besides stay steady and know what you are, implement that in the NBA, and it looks like it's going to age well. It's just how well will he shoot from three and how well is his finishing going to be, because a lot of these shots he's not going to always be able to leak out and get those layups and those dunks. He's not going to always be able to get that corner three. He needs to find other ways to score or impact the game offensively, because when he's ball handling, it seems like he's quick to get rid of the ball, or he's just ready to score a layup or a drive, or you're trying to shoot the three, which is good because you need 3 steps ahead of your opponent to be a great offensive player. It just, what is he going to do other than that? And I haven't really seen that changed in summer league. But he did shoot 7 to 16 from the field. That's not terrible. That's good for a high volume scorer. 3 of 9 from three. Got hot a little late. But then, he couldn't really make the easy ones either. But he did knock down a couple after he missed one. So I like what he did so far. He was 1 to 2 from the free throw line. You would like to see that closer to 80 to 90% in the future. One offensive rebound. He did have 5 rebounds total. I think that was okay. He needs to up that a little bit if he's going to be the small forward or the power forward. 2 assists, like I said, the playmaking ability. He's more of a combo guy. He likes to handle the ball just to look to make a basket than to set somebody up. I think that's going to have to change if he's going to be a ball handler or he's not going to be able to score. He needs to give up the ball earlier so that way the offense can still flow, especially if you're early in the shot clock. So I would definitely say that Richer is a solid starter in the game today. He did get 1 block also. He only had 1 turnover, which is really good. And he did have 2 personal fouls, which isn't bad. And he was -11 plus minus. That's a bad thing, but he had the most points, 18 points on the team. He looks like a guy that can contribute. He looks like a guy that can fit into the modern game and fit into how it's played. He's going to be more linear. He needs to find a way to expand his game a little bit more like most rookies do the more that they play at the NBA level. But overall, this is the guy that we synced in the footage. This is the guy that made it work across the world. Now he's making it work in the U.S. so far. So I'm going to be watching more of his games. Norris, 9 points, plus 11 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 6 from the field. I feel like he gave quality minutes. 18 minutes in this game was really solid and really helped his team push and really helped his team stay in the game. Liddell, 4 points, plus 12 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from three, 1 of 4 from the field. And then Wallace, he also did the 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, which is way too many for a guy that only played 23 minutes, plus 5 and plus minus 10 points. And John Joyner, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 5 and plus minus, and 4 points. Like I said before, the stats as a team: 37% from the field, 28% from three, 60% from the free throw line. That's enough to win in summer league, but this is what we expect. And then the Wizards, I like what I've seen out of Sarr. I just feel like he was too finesse. He was trying to finish soft. He kept trying to go for the fadeaway against smaller players, and just in general when there was still time on the shot clock. Feel like he was rushing stuff. He wasn't getting deep post position. He wasn't getting deep position in the paint in general. And I feel like even with the boards, he wasn't really grabbing the boards and going straight up or grabbing the boards in general. I just feel like he had an okay game where he could have dominated the inside of the paint, but he just wasn't looking for the he seemed like he wanted to be more of a perimeter player than the inside threat, which is a little surprising based on what I've seen from him before he played in Summer League. But he still did end up with double figures, 12 points. They gave him a plus 14 and plus minus. He did get 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers also, but he did get 4 blocks. He's the rim protector that we think that he is. He can cover a lot of space. He can beat you straight up. He can help side defense and block and cover, even some outside shooters. Some bigs like to stretch the floor. I can see him staying in front of them and forcing them to take tough shots and being able to block them too. So I seen that tonight. And I also seen that in his footage before tonight. 4 assists, 7 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. 4 of 12 from the field. Marui, 8 points, -5 and plus minus. He also had 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 4 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. He did do the 5 of 8 from the free throw line, the 1 of 2 from 3. That's great. But he was 1 of 9 from the field. He looks very short. He doesn't look explosive. He doesn't look powerful. But they played him and they used him, and he tried as hard as he could. but he looks okay as a player. It's going to be tough. Bub Carrington he lived up to the hype, I would say. 19 points plus 18 and plus minus. He did have those 4 personal fouls and those 3 turnovers, but after that, 1 steal, 1 block, 8 assists, 9 rebounds in this game as a guard, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 of 8 from 3. That's 50%. And then he shot 5 of 10 from the field, and he had shots off the dribble. He had shots where he was pulling up, shots where defenders in front of him, and he just made them look easy. You know, some of the looks he missed, and some of them he took his slice of the pie with this game, and he really was the biggest reason that they won, because of his shot selection and ability to read the defense the right way and knowing how to score in those situations. So I love his maturity. I love the game that he played. Johnny Davis, 5 of 11. He's a veteran in summer league. 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well from free throw or the 3 ball, but he did get 1 offensive rebound, 6 rebounds total, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He did have 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, plus 5 and plus minus 12 points. And Champagnie, he did airball, but by then it was already game. 18 points, plus 20 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, which is really good for his position. 2 offensive rebounds. He had 4 rebounds total. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 8 of 10 from the field. Joe Butler, not Joe Butler, but Butler Jr., 7 points, -6 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 3 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, 1 or 2 from the 3-point line, 3 or 6 from the field. Bernard, 8 points, -9 and plus minus, 1 personal foul. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 6 from the field. And George, 8 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 5 assists, 1 offensive rebound out of 3 total, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 5 from 3, 3 of 8 from the field. And then Funk, 3 points -10 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 4 rebounds, 3 of them was defensive, 1 of them was offensive, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, 1 of 6 from the field. They did shoot 42% from the field, a really good 37% from 3. That's winning numbers. And then the 70% from the free throw line was the biggest difference in this game. They did have 11 steals and 8 blocks also, and that really was the steadiness above Covington being a great point guard and knowing how to set his guys up and knowing how to play the right way and knowing how to step up when he needed to. And they just didn't have a playmaker on the Atlanta Hawks side that can do the same. Even their number 1 pick, he handled the ball, he looked to make decisions, but he ultimately couldn't create separation. He couldn't really get that much distance going from his shot, 3 of 9, like I said, from 3-point line. But this is what he is. You know, he is what he is. And like I said, Alex Sarr didn't really play in the paint as much as I thought that he would, but he had a solid game for a summer league game. And I like what I done seen out of him. I think that these are some solid guys that have room to continue to grow, and they have room to blossom into starters that can contribute at the highest level. And I think that that's what we looked at this draft. Who's going to be the cutter? Who's going to be the shooter? Who's going to be the rebounder? Who's going to be the passer? Who's going to be the screen setter? And you can look at 1 through 60, and all these guys can play those type of roles as long as they have another superstar or playmaker besides them. It can work. And the Hawks and the Wizards don't have that as much, but at least they have at least one player that can do it. One has Trae Young, and the other one has Bub Carrington and other guys that they're still figuring out. You know, Malcolm Brogdon can run the point a little bit if he stays, and obviously Jordan Poole is a guy that can create his own shot and play make just a little bit. But they do have Bub Carrington there anyway that can show, like he showed today, I can get 9 assists, 8 assists easy while still scoring the basketball. And that's what they needed, a guy that can come in and contribute to helping them turn it over a little bit better even in the future. The more they can get integrated, the more they can get chemistry, and the more they can build up their character and their confidence, the better the team can perform in general. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell for more analysis along the way. And for the new fans, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for checking it out. Got over 2,000 classics already on my channel. We're trying to go for 3K videos, 1 million views, and trying to keep the subscriber count growing like it's been. Other than that, I'm gone.